up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's been so long. It's your boy Yepis B, and man, I tell you, life have been lifing. When I say lifing in a way that I have never lifed before, and life can be good and it can be bad. When I tell you, I'm in a gray area because let me tell you. Let's go. It's good because I woke up, I'm breathing, I got a roof over my head, my belly is full, and I know I am loved by the man above. But when I tell you, I felt like I'm in bold print on his strongest soldiers list. Bold print kind of slanted, highlighted with a asterisk. Yeah, that's how I feel right now. Because let me tell you, moving from Atlanta to Charlotte, North Carolina with no job was no joke. And when I tell you, it is so hard to find a job these days. Let's talk about the interview process first. Let's talk about the interview process. The fact that I have to do a phone screening, a Zoom interview, come in for an interview, and then have to do another Zoom interview with the district manager just to get a job. Listen to me. And the hardest part was, before you move, you try to find a job before you leave the state that you're in. And it was so hard because they were like, can you interview tomorrow? Can you interview this week? I'm like, well, I used to have to make up excuses just to get on a Zoom call with them. And it's crazy. So y'all all know that I was living in Atlanta, Georgia. If you probably coming from TikTok or Instagram. That's where a lot of y'all know me from is TikTok and Instagram. But y'all know that I live in Atlanta, Georgia. I live in the city of Atlanta, close to the Beltline by the Capitol, nice area, whatever. Corner unit. I had a corner unit, two bedroom, 2 bath, granite countertop, no popcorn ceilings. Oh, I hate them so much. But look, I moved and I said, you know what? I wanna slow down. I got a cheaper apartment. It's a big change for me. I'm in a 1 bedroom. It's small, me and my partner and my 2 cats. And we're thugging it out here because it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard. We're dealing with one income right now, and that's his income. And my income is like, it ain't no income right now. Because we made a bold move of coming here without me having a job. And I am looking, don't get me wrong. So y'all can see the tone change because I don't like not working. So I've been without a job for literally 8 days. And that's how I'm stressed out. Give me 1 second. The only reason I say give me a second is because I'm about to bring the trash out. I had to get the trash. But yeah, I've been without a job for like 8 days. I honestly don't see how people go months, even years without working. And when I say that, because I know some people are like, they can't work, whatever. But I'm talking about the capable and able and mentally sane type people. I can't do it. I have to be working. So I got some things in the pipeline. But when I tell you, I'm 28 years old. I just turned 28 earlier this month. And when I tell you, life starts to life. And as an adult, you have to realize, hey, ain't nobody coming to save you. Ain't nobody coming to pick you out the trenches or whatever like that. You really got to put in the work and you really got to do the effort to get to where you need to go because, shoot, ain't nobody coming to save you. You really got to put in the work, And when I tell you, I've been on social media for about, I'm 28. I would say that I've real actively been on social media for almost 10 years. Trying to make this content thing work. And it has brought me so many blessings. But when I tell you, I'm just going to be vulnerable with y'all. Talking about being vulnerable. I'm out of breath. Another thing is I need to get my butt back in the gym. But let me be vulnerable with y'all for a second. Let me tell y'all this. Procrastination, being lazy, not getting up when it's time to get up, all that type of stuff. When you really look in the mirror, you ask yourself, why am I in the predicament that I'm in? And you gotta look in the mirror and be like, it's you. It's totally you. Even though there's factors that go in to things and like, oh, well, this person did this to me or that person. Baby, look, you got to take some accountability and responsibility. And when I tell you it's you, it's you. And it's up to you to pick yourself up and get yourself out of that predicament, because ain't nobody coming to save you. Ain't nobody coming to save you. So now that we got that out the way, I want to talk to y'all about some other things. So like I said, I moved to Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm in the sticks. Y'all, let me tell y'all a little story about myself and where I come from, okay? So I'm originally from New Orleans, Louisiana. Born there, raised there half of my life. I lived a little bit in Mississippi. When I tell you that was the most traumatizing experience of my life, I cannot stand like American South countryside. I hate it. When I tell you I don't like to see a pine tree. Now, if you bring me to like Australia or Hawaii, like that type of country, like that type of landscaping, I'm okay with it because I'm more of a tropical person, if I do say so myself. But when I tell you I cannot do country, and when I tell you I'm in the sticks, there's a palm tree right there. I'm in the sticks, y'all. I'm in the sticks. And I don't like it. But I'm thugging it out because I know in the next 6 months I'm not going to be in this situation and everything like that. So I'm originally from New Orleans, and me and my mom, we went back and forth between New Orleans and Mississippi. I would say from the age of from the time I was born until I was 18. I lost my mom when I was 18 years old. So from then until 18, moved to Baton Rouge. And then after finishing high school in Baton Rouge, I went back to New Orleans for a couple of years. And when Hurricane Ida hit, which was a little bit after COVID, I moved to Atlanta. Moved to Atlanta, met my partner, settled down a little bit. And then that's been a little bit over 3 years ago. And now we decided to move to Charlotte, mainly because, Atlanta is very expensive. After 3 years of being together, we was like, oh, we just really want a fresh start. We want to kind of renew our relationship a little bit. Kind of want to become closer towards each other a little bit and do things a little differently than we were doing it before. New opportunity, maybe settle down here, buy a house or whatever. So that was a plan to come to Charlotte. And let me tell you, it wasn't the smoothest transition because sometimes you have to sacrifice. And listen to me when I tell you this. He transferred his job to Charlotte a little bit before me, right? He transferred his job a little bit to Charlotte before me, 2 months ahead of time. He came down here, stayed with some family. Well, I stayed in our old condo, basically. You call it a condo, whatever. I stayed in our old condo. And while then, I was looking for a job, and I also was packing. And I was going to leave earlier. And he was like, you know what? Don't worry about the job search right now. Just focus on getting the house packed up and keep working your regular job. Now, y'all know I do marketing for a company called Napstar. So I was their marketing director and and social media manager for their company. I was with them for a little bit over 3 years. Did amazing things. When I say I traveled all over the United States of America with this company, it was crazy. New York, Toronto, Texas, LA, Santa Monica, Chicago, New Orleans. We traveled everywhere, and I saw parts of the United States that some people really don't see. I've been in New York City 4 times in a year. I've been to LA countless times. I've been to LA with my partner a couple of times, but it's just those little things that normal people don't get to see. But so I stayed there, and things got a little weird because we had to pack up our place real fast, and we had to actually put in a storage unit because this unit wasn't going to be ready in time to get our stuff. We had to move out our old unit before we had this unit, so we had to put everything in storage, which was a little inconvenient because, like I said, I only been here for 8 days, and it's expensive to get things from hundreds of miles away. It costs thousands of dollars. It can be very expensive. So right now we're working that out. Not to share too much, but look, this is my diary. I'm talking to y'all. I'm being vulnerable with y'all. I want y'all to know what's going on, right? So that's where I'm at now. And now, like I said, I have some things in the pipeline. I'm waiting to hear back from some employers right now about some jobs. But when I tell you, moving ain't no joke, man. And look, let me tell you, in the middle of moving, I had literally, I'm rambling, but in the middle of moving, I caught, I think it was seafood poisoning, like a food poisoning. And when I tell you, I was on the ground. When I tell you, I could not move. Like, I was stung, and I had to get up and move stuff because, hey, it had to get done. And when I tell you, like, I didn't like puke or anything, but when I tell you it was loose back there, like, I was in the bathroom 24/7. When I tell you, and shout out to my ladies. My cramps were pulsating in my stomach. I don't know if that's what cramping felt like for y'all, but when I tell you, I cramped so bad, I felt like my spine was doing this. So I got a lot of respect for women. So men, listen to me. When a woman say they're cramping, leave them alone. They have an attitude for a reason. Leave them alone. Because if it's anyway what I felt, no. But yeah, now I'm here, and it's humbling, because I'm not saying there's anything wrong with popcorn ceilings. At all. But I think growing up, popcorn ceilings it was kind of like what I was trying to get away from. And like I said, like, we're here for a short time, not a long time. We're transitioning, but and the rent is a little cheaper because we were paying $2,500 a month for our apartment in Atlanta. It was a nice condo apartment, what you want to call it. It was really, really nice. We had washing machine, we had like security, all that type of stuff. And now we have a breezeway outside, which is a little different for me for the time being, but it was a lot different, We lived in a luxury apartment, nice community. If you're from Atlanta, it's like real close to the Beltline. We used to walk the Beltline all the time and everything like that. Like I said, we're here for a short time, not a long time. Listen to what Lisa Nichols said. She said, sometimes you have to make yourself inconvenient to be convenient. What that basically means is, like, sometimes the things that you want, you have to make yourself a little inconvenient. Sometimes you might have to size down a little bit into like a smaller place. Sometimes you might have to sell that expensive car to get a cheaper car. Sometimes you might have to stop getting your nails done, stop getting your hair done, learn how to line up your own beard, learn how to shave up yourself, things like that. Stop all that shopping, go get secondhand, like certain things like that. And I think what we're doing is we're downsizing to make our life a little bit easier for ourselves. And I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, I got food in my belly. I got a roof over my head. I'm warm. God is protecting me. My mindset is right. I don't want for nothing else right now. And I do feel like this is a good move, regardless if it goes good or bad, because it's a lesson. So I feel like this is going to work out. My cats are happy. Where they at? They're sleeping. I love my baby so much. But man, when I tell you it's a journey, I'm on this journey, and it ain't stopping. I'm keep on going. My head is up high. I believe in myself. But yeah, I'm here. So if any of y'all in the comments know any good jobs out here in Charlotte that I could possibly get on or whatever, let me know. Shoot me in the comments. I think my Instagram is connected. Go ahead, send me a DM, whatever. But yeah, I'm just out here trying to grind. I'm out here trying to see where I could be in the next 6 months, because when I tell you, I kind of hit it bad with social media probably in the last 2 years, because I was growing so fast on TikTok, over 4 million followers, and my mental got so crazy that I could even pick up the camera and record. I would cry when I pick up the camera. And I think after me going through that, I had a manager that did me bad, did me dirty. And then I think after that, things just started trickling down, it just started trickling down. So, and now I think my mindset is good, because I was doing so much fake stuff on the camera. I was doing so much stuff on camera just for my followers and my viewers, just so they could see it, and it was not me. And now I'm just trying to be real, now trying to be authentic with the camera. I'm just trying to show people the real me, the real Brian, and I just want to talk to y'all. I don't want to do all that type of work. I just want to sit in front of the camera, and I just want to talk to y'all. I just want to see what are y'all going through in y'all lives, what are y'all battling in y'all lives, and how can we put our heads together? How can we get through it together? How can we get on this platform and we really talk about things that we're going through? And that is the main thing that I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to be too fancy. I'm not trying to show a lifestyle that I do not have. I'm not trying to live for the Johnsons. Listen to me, I've been wearing these same Swarovski earrings for the past almost 3 years because they're my favorite earrings. It was for my first major big brand deal. And they didn't cost an arm and a leg. But when I tell you, I was so proud to get these earrings because it was the first time I had money in my pocket and I was able to go into a store and I could literally buy whatever I wanted. And lessons was learned from that because you don't know what tomorrow bring. And I definitely learned my lessons for that. And I think God was just trying to show me, hey, look, son, I'm trying to put you on the right path. I'm trying to give you the things that you say you wanted, but you're acting crazy. And I need you to slow down. So these last 2 years have been very humbling for me. Not saying that life has not been good, because when I tell you the last 2 years have been very good to me, it's just like, like I said, when you have your downfall or things start to get slow, or whatever, you have to look in the mirror and be like, it's you. It's you, Brian. Like, it's you. Pick yourself up and keep going and learn from your mistakes, But that's all I have for y'all today. I love y'all so much. Y'all live in my heart. I don't know who's watching this. Maybe only 2, 3 of y'all watching this. Maybe 100,000. I don't know. But keep grinding and don't let nobody stop you from what you're doing. Remember, look in the mirror and remember that it's you that's going to get you out that predicament, okay? But that's been my experience moving from Atlanta to Charlotte, North Carolina. It's been a little weird. It's been rocky. It's only day 8, but I'm going to tune into y'all tomorrow. And yeah, keep on and stay fly. Love y'all.